So this is my lovely wife, Sarah, and today we're doing a couples Q&A vlog edition.
Yay!
We get all kinds of questions all the time, so I thought it would be fun to do a 10-minute vlog answering some of those more popular questions.
Cool. First question. How long have you been together?
We've been together just over 5 years now.
Yep.
And we've been married for 2.5 years.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Go us. Will your tentacle tats connect with the eye, making a bigger creature? That's a good one for you.
More of a Remy question. But,
right?
Yeah, they will. Essentially, they'll be part of one big tattoo. Everything's gonna connect together eventually. I've said that in some earlier vlogs as well, but I'm sort of recreating the first torso. So, it'll be fun to get there. Yeah.
Do we have matching tattoos? That's a good one. So mine might be really hard to see. Jeremy's is gone already, but we both got, when we first started dating, a typo negative tattoo. So mine is still here on my arm, and Remy's used to be on his ankle.
Yeah, I had some space on the outside of my right ankle, and needless to say, it's long gone now.
Right? Yeah,
Swept away like so many other tattoos with the blackout.
Definitely gone, but...
Oh, yeah. In spirit, it's still there.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get another matching tattoo eventually.
It's possible.
The next question is, what are your thoughts on eyeball tattoos, and would you get them done? So... I won't get eyeball tattoos done just because I'll never be that covered, and I think it looks really awkward on people who don't have a ton of coverage. As for Jeremy getting eyeball tattoos, hopefully never.
I don't want them.
It's
and
scary.
For me, it's...
Procedurally.
I don't hate the way they look on some people, but I don't really love them on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like the idea of them for me, and also we haven't been doing it long enough for me to be able to see that it's not going to be dangerous long term.
Yeah, it seems pretty unsafe currently, so... Some
of the longest term examples we have are only 10 years, so it's not been done for very long. So
I think there's a large chance of going blind if it's done wrong, and
my
I don't
right
think there's anybody here doing it in our area anyways, so...
Yeah, my right eye is like kind of screwed up anyway, so it'd be a good way for me to totally screw it up.
Right, yeah, you don't want to go blind prematurely.
No.
So there's that. When did you guys first meet?
When and how?
Oh, yeah, I guess when and how. So when, what was it, like 2016?
2016.
And how we met was online dating website.
Yeah, Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, and then I contacted him.
Yep.
Like I sent I don't know if it's like a wave or something silly, and then he messaged me, and then we talked for like what, probably
on and off.
a couple weeks, and then he was silent for a month, and I was like, where did this guy go? So I messaged him again, and then we planned a date after that, and then we first met each other in person at a Starbucks for, you know, funsies, safety's sake.
Yeah.
Even though we've lived in the same city since Jeremy moved to Lethbridge, we hadn't met each other. I've seen Jeremy around, and I'm sure he's seen me around, and we had like similar friend groups, but we weren't actually friends with each other. We didn't actually meet each other, really.
Nope, not until many years later.
Yeah. Let's see, what's the next question? Oh, this is a good one. Do you both have genital tattoos? Answer for me is a negative.
And for me, tattooed but not blacked out.
Yeah.
And pierced but not blacked out.
Yeah.
I've definitely had piercings too.
Yeah, I definitely don't have enough tattoo coverage to go that direction.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the stigma or prejudice on your professional lives? I guess that's the stigma or prejudice against being a tattooed person.
Yeah. I don't deal with it. I don't get any of it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Actually, you don't even seem to notice if we're walking through the mall or anything, if people are looking your direction.
Yeah.
Me and Ivan tend to notice a little bit more, but mostly we find it really entertaining. We live in an area where there's a lot of really conservative groups of people. We have Hutterites and Mennonites, and they seem to deal with Jeremy in a really interesting way.
Yeah, the scary man.
Yeah, the scary man.
Yeah.
Sometimes, a lot of the time, Jeremy ends up with just people asking questions like, oh, did that hurt? Or how many hours? It's usually really positive.
Yeah.
And then at work, I mean, all of my coworkers have seen Jeremy because I'm always like, look at my husband. He's crazy.
Look at this crazy guy.
Yeah, so, and yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't have any problems with my work at all.
Yeah. And my parents, when they first saw Jeremy, weren't concerned about his tattoos. He had far less.
Yeah.
But it was more, my mom was concerned about his piercings. She's like, there's so many.
Yeah, well, I
had
more piercings years ago, and now they're just bigger.
Yeah, and now no one sees it.
Yeah, well, that's what happens with me. You get to know me, and you don't mind anymore.
No,
So.
Big personality. Where do you get pierced / tattooed? I think pierced was directed towards you, and tattooed was directed towards me, but
Yeah.
it's kind of, that's like a hard question.
Well, I've been pierced by people, many different people over the years, but no one recently. I
Right.
haven't been pierced by anyone in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a new piercing in 15 years. I only have a couple piercings. If I get pierced again, it'll definitely be by Remy.
Yeah.
Or Jamie. I would let Jamie pierce me as well. I feel
Rocky Mountain.
super comfortable with that idea. Yeah. And currently I'm getting tattooed at the same shop as Remy, which is Rocky Mountain Tattoo. In the past, I've gotten tattooed by friends in Calgary, which is the biggest city closest to us.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of been all over the place.
Yeah, collector.
Yeah.
All different types.
I like getting work from different artists is fun for me. So, let's see, what do we got next? What is the key to a happy, lasting relationship?
Well, what is your key?
The key for me is, I guess, realizing that your partner is a human being. And that they're their own person, and giving them, space and the ability to become the person that they want to be, and trying to help them along with that journey as much as I can. And then, if we do fight, try and step back and remember that there's two of us and we're both people, and we're gonna have little snips here and there. Right.
I would say that the key to having a lasting relationship is to first have one with yourself.
Oh yeah, that's good too.
Yeah, I think that the only way to be happy with anyone else is to first be secure in yourself and do what you want. I don't think that you should ever be trying to fake it to be with someone, like trying to be something you're not kind of thing. Because the minute you do that and then that person falls for that fake version of you, then if you ever try and actually be yourself, then it's going to be a real problem, and it's going to cause friction between two of you.
Issues down the road.
Yeah. So I think the key for me to any long-lasting relationship, not even just with a partner, but with anyone, is to have respect and love for yourself, and then you can go forward and value that in someone else too, that has that mutual same respect and love for themselves. Right. And if they don't have that same love and respect, then they'll have that same problem. So you need to find someone who also feels that strong commitment to themselves too, so that when what they're bringing to the table is as valuable as what you're bringing to the table, and then you can build something even greater from there. Right. And then like, to me, that way when you watch your partner's going to change, you're going to change over time. And I think that way, you both are comfortable enough in yourselves that when your partner does change a little bit, it's okay, right? Because you yourself are changing, and you're That's comfortable an evolution. In your own skin, right? And healthy people should grow and change. They shouldn't stay stagnant forever. Yeah, and we also have like goals together. I think is really important. Both of us are really supportive of each other's hobbies. I've always been really supportive of Jeremy's tattoo journey, Remy's tattoo journey.
And like he's been really supportive of my tattoo journey, even though I get tattooed far less.
But you have other interests.
Yeah, art. You always push me to do art and work and career sort of related stuff. So.
And anime and video games.
You
and
like anime
stuff.
and video games too.
No, I know, but it's important to have interests that you encourage in one another.
Oh, definitely. For sure. For sure. Should we go to the next question? Yeah. I guess this is aimed towards me, so it says, do you prefer his old or new tattoos?
Most asked question ever.
Yeah, people do ask that quite a bit. So I can't say that I like either more because it's an evolution, right? And Remy has kind of grown with his tattoos, so like each stage I sort of love that version of him as we go. There are tattoos that I miss, and there is a few tattoos that I have put my little veto on that I'm like, don't get rid of that because it's too glorious, and you know, it could be gotten rid of, but I think that my weight in on some of them kind of helped. Like there's some
the head blackout that I was talking about.
He wanted to black out his whole head, and I was
not
like,
the face, but that head.
What if I black out my head? You're gonna look like a scuba diver, which I think I was a good veto on my part. I mean, if he really wanted to do it, he'd do it, and I would just accept it.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
But and then there's like a really cool Witch King tattoo down on your thigh that I think is absolutely beautiful, and you guys don't get to see very often. But
or ever. I don't know if I've shown it all.
I don't know. It's really nicely done, and I wish I had that tattoo. So I've always been like, don't get rid of that. No one will see it anyways. It's glorious, kind of thing. So that one's definitely.
Yeah, Rick didn't want to cover it either.
No, it was really.
He would have covered it, but it would have been pains for him to cover that.
Yeah, it's a really wonderfully done tattoo. So,
like 20 hours too.
Yeah. It's like we'll have to try and get a picture of it. It's really. Quite fabulous. And then the last question that we had is, what is it like to kiss? And I think people often ask that because Remy has quite a large lip piercing. And
before that, it was lots of lip piercings.
Right. I actually find it easier to kiss with the single big one than the multiple like hoops, but not uncomfortable. Not at all. Pretty normal. You get used to it.
Yeah. That's our last question for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. And maybe we'll do another one soon. Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day.